Post Goldman Sachs life.
Oh, I'm going to ask you to give us a bit of an indication on something else. Obviously known as a currency guru. What would your advice be to Pravin Gordhan now to get the rand back under control in South Africa, the Minister of Finance?
So you may be aware, a long time ago, I was invited to be the independent witness for the Rand inquiry.
Now I've learned something new.
Right. So rather controversially, I said in my opening comments, I don't really know why this inquiry is even taking place. If you have inflation targeting, concentrate on that. Stop thinking about the Rand as being some kind of virility symbol. You know, if Rand weakness is going to contribute to higher inflation expectations, then it's a problem. But to be as obsessed about the Rand as so many South Africans seem to be, I'd like, forget it.
So even right now, with seeing what's happening to the Rand?
Well, what can they do? The other thing I would say, and this is a little bit deeper, the fact of the matter is we live in a world where the US financial markets are more important to world markets than the US economy is to the world economy. So we're in a very peculiar position. And so if it's South Africa, if it's Nigeria, if it's Brazil, if it's India, you can't control much of that. You know, and the Fed's job is to not worry about the consequences of what they do for you. And the only long-term solution is for these BRIC countries, of which BRICS countries, South Africa rather cleverly crept itself in there. Never asked my advice, by the way. But
we'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah, I'm sure. Why not? Why not show more commitment? Why not announce a big series of joint, you know, some sort of BRIC local currency denominated bonds? You know, you make yourself a victim of this system by just being so linked to the US dollar and US capital markets. So you're a hostage to that, and there's nothing that the minister can do about it. He's not the only one in that position. But what I would also quickly add, you look at India and Indonesia in the past week, their stock markets have hit new highs, and their currencies have rallied. So it also suggests that if people perceive, even despite Fed tapering, policymakers are trying to do the right thing, the markets will reward you. And if I were Pravin, I'd concentrate on that. Forget about the currency.
Doing business in Africa, you can't afford to be without Africa Investor.